Hello guys, I'm Spicy Bill and this is gonna be a review on the Bandai high-grade unblooded arms. This one here is the high-grade 144 scale mobile suit option set number 7. This set was released in 2006 and the box is sporting the new blue Bandai logo, the Bandai Spirits logo. And you can see here, Bandai Spirits 2016, made in Japan. So yeah, they are doing this with all their old products. Changing the logo, putting the Bandai Spirits name there, and also I mentioned mobile suits are not included because you're not gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 4, 5 kits for $10. That's just not gonna happen. Okay, and they also did away with the price point. I think the original retail price is 800 yen. So yeah, that's around $6, $7. But yeah, you get this in North America for around $10. So there's a box. Not much here. You know, the thing is, I really don't care about the build diver option sets anymore. You know, those HGBC, high-grade build custom sets at all at this point. I just don't care for them. But the IBO stuff is still pretty good. I still really like the stuff on IBO because, you know, the stuff is a little bit more realistic and looks, you know, they're actually quite useful due to, you know, a lot of these stuff are pretty well designed compared to the, you know, a lot of the stuff on build custom line and stuff like that. So anyway, and not only you can use this with the IBO line, you can also use it with other lines, as you can see right here. I'm giving these weapons to the HGUC, my Zaku army. So, alright, so anyway, first we're going to take a look at the instruction manual. And we'll go from there. So first we got the large railgun, and then we got the long distance railgun. And then we got the short barrel cannon. These are used for the flowers. I think the long distance railgun is used with the Regenlays. And this thing here, the large railgun, is used by the Barbatos. We also got these expressive hands for the Gundam Bedard. And then we also got these assault knives. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about the assault knives real quick. So basically, this is what they are. Very nice. I think they'll look better if you paint them up. That's what I'm gonna do. So basically, I am kind of tired of He-Hawks. You know, Zeon's He-Hawks. So I decided I got this kit just for these assault knives, really, and I wanted more because I want to arm my Zakus with these assault knives because they look really cool. You know, it's like and they can the Zakus can they can somewhat hold these a little better than the He-Hawks, as long as the hand doesn't fall apart. I just embarrass myself saying like they can hold these better than He-Hawks and then the hand kind of fall apart. But yeah, for the most part, they can hold them pretty well. So what is that? I think this hand, I might have to do something with this hand. But yeah, they can hold it. Come on, man. Seriously? Okay, anyway, we'll demonstrate with this guy then. Let's go ahead and pop the hand open. I think the reason this thing kind of fall apart is because of this one here is actually just a trigger finger. So let's go ahead and do it with the normal gripping hand. So you can see it fits right in there, and then you just close it up. I don't think it's gonna interfere with anything. Yeah, I mean it fully closes, so. I mean, it's still kind of loose, just like the He-Hawk, but at least you got these parts on the bottom and the top to hold it in place, right? And really, that doesn't look too bad. This looks like a pretty decent weapon for Zaku, right? I think this is pretty cool. I think originally it was designed to be used with the Flauros. This is like the Flauros melee weapon. Yeah. But either way, I think this is definitely really cool. Okay, and next up we have the short barrel cannons. And what's cool is that they just fit onto the backpack on these on the high grade Origin or high grade HGGO Zaku backpacks. They have these connector ports These things are supposed to be they're designed so you can stick in the connector, the bazooka, the thing that holds the bazooka, but you can also use it to attach accessories to it. So right here I attached the short barrel cannons. So now it's got 2 short barrel cannons, which is pretty cool. I think the longer one like fires a Dane slave, I think, or something else on the Flauros. I don't know what the shorter one fires. Maybe just normal shells, but still, it looks really cool on a Zaku. Yeah, this is like a pseudo Zaku cannon, maybe even better than the Zaku cannon. Yeah, that's very nice. I like that. So yeah, you have these cannons. Very cool. All right, next we want to talk about the expressive hands. So and I'm using this on the Goof. Yeah, it works. It looks kind of weird on a maybe I should have put this on a Federation suit or something like that. But yeah, originally I was just gonna sell these on eBay from like some of my put it together with other weapon slots and stuff like that. I think it looks okay on a Goof. It's a little undersized, but hey, now the Goof have some expressive hands. It's not too bad. It is a little bit undersized, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. I think that's okay. And let's look at the this one here. This is the long distance railgun. Now this one you do have to modify, as you can see. Well, this hand can hold it perfectly. It goes through the hand, but the trigger finger is gonna have a problem holding it. I guess what you can do is just switch over to the the normal gripping hand. I might just do that. I was gonna grind down the handle so you can hold it properly, but I think I'll just switch over to the normal gripping hand. And you do have to modify this thing right here on the for it to connect into the this hole right here. So basically what I did is I cut down the peg like that, and then that way it will just fit into the that hole in there. Yeah. Probably better if I completely modify it and then turn it into a solid peg. I can cut a part from a runner and then just glue it into this section, and then that way it will fit in properly. So I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna mod this thing, get it all properly fitted for yeah. So I think that looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take this whole thing off since I'm gonna mod it anyway at this point. So yeah, this is the long distance railgun. You can actually fold this thing in half like that for storage purposes. So that's pretty cool. Also got an attachment point here. Basically what this does is allow this to attach to the side skirt on the grays or the regulays. But on the Zaku, it doesn't really matter. You don't really need this piece. I guess you can modify it to so it can attach to the side skirt on the Zaku, but I think it's kind of pointless. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and mod this thing to properly work with the Zaku 2. Of course, we got the full sticker here, which is these are for the expressive hand because they're all in one color, and then these are just color correction. The colors sort of match the Goof. It's a little light. It's obviously designed for the Vidar, but whatever. All right, last but not least, we have this large railgun, which I'm using it on the Shin Matsunaga's Zaku HMT, high mobility type. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's a little bit more interesting than his bazooka. Although I think this thing needs some paint apps. in order to look better. So you can collapse the barrel or you can extend the barrel. And once again, this thing kind of fall apart. The main handle is okay, but somehow it seems like the secondary handle doesn't want to work for some reason. It likes to make the hand comes apart. I need to go figure out what's going on here. But it's really nice. Let me take a look at that. Probably need some water slide decals on this one. So it's got two handles right here. So you can, switch out hands if you want to. You can have it holding it on the left side or the right side. Completely up to you. I think this looks really cool. It just needs some... I don't think I need to paint this to match the Shin Matsunaga HMT, Zaku 2 HMT. I think I'm just going to, I might do some paint work on this and then I put some decal on it just to make it look more interesting. It's pretty solid as it is. So yeah, I really like that. So yeah, if you guys are, looking for accessories, special, unique looking accessories that's not from the HGUC line, and you don't really care about stuff from high grade build custom lines, because those things are kind of gimmicky and childish in my opinion. People say they look creative. Yes, absolutely, they look creative, but it's not. It may be a little bit too creative. It's to the point that it's kind of unrealistic. I mean, all of these stuff is completely unrealistic, but, at least with the high-grade Universal Century stuff and the IBO option sets, they try to be a little bit more realistic and believable. So that's why, I favor these lines over the high-grade build custom. But that's completely subjective. That's like a personal opinion. That's my personal preference. You guys can do whatever you want. Just giving you guys an idea what you can do with these high-grade IBO option sets. That's pretty much it for this review. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Thanks for watching.